Year of Superman. Welcome to the Krypton Report. Saturday morning cartoons. We're watching Superman the Animated Series. It's I, your host, Tyler, the Superman of Blue. With me, the Superboy of Blue. To my right, I believe to my right, based on this screen, the Man of Steel, Mr. James Cole. And hanging out with us is our animated pal from the Superman the Animated Podcast, Mr. Nate McKenzie. What's up, Nate?
Hey guys, as we mentioned before, it's nice and hot here in Australia. Just as you guys look absolutely cold over there, so gotta love this weather.
We got a few inches of snow over here, and Nate's sweating.
Yeah, we're on a level 2 snow emergency right where we're at, and Nate's like, man, woo, got the shorts on, chilling. So.
Right. So we needed an animated filter for Nate, though. So here's as a cartoon down there. Yeah, right.
That would be kind of cool. That would be cool. That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
We're watching the end of season 1 of Superman the Animated Series. Two's a Crowd, season 1, episode 13. And as I had stated before, we're going by max order because that's how the majority of people could watch along with us, I believe. So, are you guys ready?
One in line on the DVD. So,
yep.
We recently discovered we did an episode of The Adventures of Superman, and the IMDb and digital order were the same, but the DVDs had a couple of the episode numbers changed, so it was fun. But all right, we're gonna do 3, 2, 1, play, and then we'll try to sync up as we go along.
Yep.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Well, dang it, episode.
Oh, did I get ahead of you?
No, you're good. You do your thing. I'm going to follow along with James because for some reason, me and Solomon are having some technical problems today. And, I might have got it just perfect.
Well, it's good. I hit play early on mine. I accidentally hit play.
Well, we went earlier to pull it up and it started playing on its own. And then I paused it and hit start over. So then when I hit start over and I hit to play for here, it it started where it left off. I was like, oh, well, crap.
Oh, no.
Punch Lobo.
It's funny seeing Lobo now. Now we know who's playing him in the DCU.
Yeah. And, he fits the part better.
I think so.
Like I said, I feel like he actually tried to be a version of Arthur, something different with Zack Snyder's Justice League. But then other than that, he was just degrees of Jason Momoa.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the first Aquaman, he was kind of, a little more who he had played prior. But after that, it was just, like you said, degrees of Jason Momoa. Like, he totally...
Is that a cyber tape?
No. But as Lobo, he doesn't... Is that a cyber truck?
That's what it looks like.
The cyber tape.
This is where Elon Musk got the idea. Oh, that's cool. That's the door that I need.
This is where Elon Musk got the idea. Oh my god.
I like that. You can't get through with a tank, but let's try and shoot the damn thing door down.
Yeah.
Well, that's a house.
Needed this during COVID.
We're gonna need this in the near future in America.
Oh, he got shot in the knee. I
Oh,
thought he was about to have a heart attack. Like that was where Dan Turpin was going. Because some of these episodes I don't remember. It's been a while since I've watched them. You know,
Just a little singe.
since I've went through this whole series, it's been about 10 years.
Oh wow. No, I remember what happens to Dan Turpin.
Because as of this recording, tomorrow is somebody's 10th birthday. And it's not my
Ooh.
10th birthday.
Oh, you mean you're not going to be 10 years old?
This guy right here is.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, you're gonna turn.
Double digits.
I know.
Oh,
And a
he's
lot.
getting old.
And I've told this story. I bought the animated series for when he was born because I'd stay up and I'd watch episodes when he was up late or if I was hanging out in his nursery with him or whatever. So that's when I went through the whole series last was when he was born and the baby.
Oh, literally 10 years ago, like you said.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
I've watched.
Superman's like, you call that a battering ram? This is a battering ram.
I think this is Elon Musk's house.
Yeah.
He's going to need it.
I like the sound effect for the X-ray vision.
Ooh. Man, this is a
Gauntlet
heavy duty
house.
house. Yeah. And it's the him walking into this house reminds you of the of Superman walking through the tunnels.
Right.
Right.
Like,
Luther's gauntlet.
Yeah, Superman the movie, yeah.
Yeah.
and we saw that a little bit in one of the George Reeves episodes we watched where he walks in. There's like a little bit like different guns shooting him. I think it's just one of those scenes that you just have to have. Like, we know it's not going to work, but it's just an awesome image of Superman walking through, getting shot at, fire.
Yep. The boss is Elon Musk.
If I was Superman, I would have told everybody that my weakness was I couldn't see through 10. And then everyone's like, haha, it's wrapped in 10. And you're like, oh no.
What's that? It'll hit me in a minute.
Oh, look at that guy's face. Superman's pushing that big compressed arm.
I love how when he's pushing it up, though, it's caving in the ceiling. Everything's busting up around it.
I wonder what his homeowner insurance is like.
Oh,
Jeez.
I'm not sure, babe. Your mom was in the kitchen last I saw.
Shouldn't it have fallen through the floor?
there's a lot of the. I was talking about science before. This is.
Yeah.
And
Flash. It's like we're not there yet.
It's Derek. Mm.
Nate, have you been reading the comics like recently?
No, I haven't read them, but I've been looking at them, and from all reports, they're pretty good. The new series, from what I've heard.
Like I was gonna say with what's gone on with Parasite recently and stuff.
Is that Absolute Superman? Is that the new one?
Oh no, I'm not just the regular, just the current.
Oh,
Superman.
okay.
That's Parasite.
I like the look of Parasite, but I do think like the white strap of like very Fifth Element looking. You guys remember that movie?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, Tyler talking about before how Superman should have said tin was his rather than kryptonite.
Yeah.
The movie I was thinking of was Megamind. You know how like the superhero and that he was joking around going,
Yeah.
"Oh, copper! Oh,
Yeah.
you found my weakness."
Exactly. Like I want me broadcasting. Oh, I can't see through lead. No, not letting people know that at all.
Yeah, I mean, I understand his truth and everything, kind of wanting to be that way, but definitely the advertising all of his weaknesses. And I mean, like the see-through lead isn't too terrible, but also, like some versions he's like, yeah, and kryptonite, a stone,
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
piece of a chunk of my planet that was irradiated is deadly to me. Just like, yeah, advertise that.
Interesting.
Yeah, that one's interesting. That he kind of takes over his mind.
Mm. It was a bit of a twist.
Rudy.
I do like how Rudy's trying to be the good guy here in this.
I do
I
like
did-
when Rudy's more like a villain of accident. Like
Mm.
he was just a down on his luck person who had an accident, who then because of the need to feed, made him more villainous, but he still tries to do good. That's my preferred version of Parasite, but I guess it kind of depends on the story. Like
Superman underwater.
Those scuba suits look very much
Yep.
like Nina Mazursky's suit on Creature Commandos.
yeah, it does. They were like, okay, we need to sell more Superman action figures. All right. He can't breathe underwater, so we have scuba suit Superman. All right. He's even got his, symbol on the outside of his suit.
Yep.
We're gonna put him in space. We got space suit Superman. Awesome. We have Superman protected from lead, kryptonite Superman suit. Okay, that's 4 base figures. All right, guys, good job. We're gonna make a whole toy line out of this. Is that Brian Cox doing the voice of Carver? It sounds like. Hold on. Let's go
I think
find
it's. If I remember correctly, I can't remember the name rings a bell, but he was in Tango and Cash. He's like the bad guy in that with the ponytail. I remember that.
What if pigs could fly? That'd be pretty
True.
Just
My dad.
yeah, it is Brian Cox. A lot of
Oh
people-
wow!
A lot of people would know him as Stryker from the X-Men movies.
Oh, they must have changed the actors because
From,
from his
X-Men
original.
Unite, X2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was February 15th, 1997. It's Brian Cox as Carver.
Oh, Brian Cox's car. I thought you were talking about Parasite. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's definitely voice is familiar.
Oh, the poor nurse.
Don't go in there.
I know.
Well, I mean, at least here in the cartoon, everybody who's zapped, they just fall unconscious.
I like how Maggie Sawyer's down there. I wonder if that's in the police, description. Underwater scuba diving training.
Right. Yeah. Deep water wreckage salvation training. Or salvage training. Oh no. In my opinion, I didn't think either one of them were in any danger. If the ship started collapsing, he'd just punch out the side of the hull and they'd just swim out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, usually we see Superman can be underwater with the pressure, like, he can swim fast. But like I said, they got to sell them action figures. Bruce
See,
Timm
now-
didn't like him being too powerful. He
Right.
can't come up too fast. Charles's law, right? Was it? Yeah, Charles' law or Boyle's law about pressurization. So, like,
I don't think the pressure is going to affect him. And
not him, but her.
yeah.
Oh.
It's
All
funny.
right.
The only other Superman I can remember who spent more time underwater was Brennan Routh in Superman Returns.
Yeah. Everybody in the hospital say, "Ugh."
And Throne of Atlantis, though, he's just hanging out underwater. He doesn't have a mask on or anything.
I know, because it's not Bruce Timm who wanted to depower Superman.
How
This
many
Superman-
years did he spend underwater with Lori Lemaris?
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, like, Superman in this and in Justice League, he takes a beating.
Mm.
Yeah, in the animation world, his imperviousness is his greatest power.
Yeah, and the Timverse, I feel like tried to make him like more golden age with some of the more modern, powers and stuff.
We even saw when he went into the house at the start, when he first got shot at, it knocked him over. But once he realized what was happening, he could take a beating pretty comfortably. It was just that initial shock, I think. And then,
Well, sometimes I feel like it's almost like his human mind, or like his mind, he like reacts like we would, because he still has to like learn to react to things. Because like, like when he's Clark, and if someone like pushes on him or whatever, he's got to react as if a normal person would.
yeah.
It makes you wonder about the way he feels things.
Yeah, not like Henry Cavill when he gets shoved and the guy goes flying backwards.
Well, that's because he stood his ground. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. No, I know what you mean. He has to react as if the world's normal or as if he's normal within the world. Because, yeah, it's.
I love that scene where the guy goes. Oh, come on, Stoops. Sometimes he's not the brightest.
So is that the hole that Clark buried Doomsday in years before?
That would be interesting. Okay.
But he didn't. Like, I know he hasn't got spider sense, but like he didn't hear him breathing. He didn't,
Right. And I mean, like, it would have been interesting if Carver had been seen earlier or something in the season. Because I'm like, the fact that he took over Parasite's mind, like, it doesn't really give us a reasoning for it.
No, just strength of personality.
Use your heat vision, man. Knock him down.
Reason.
Heat vision, super
Yeah.
breath, something. Send him into the wall and then grab the bomb.
Yep.
Daddy, that green.
Should have brought his body. He should have brought Carver's body with him. And like I've been like, it's you're only in Parasite for so long.
Yeah.
That looks fun.
Yeah, right.
Kick his butt, Rudy. Rudy. Wrong movie.
It's funny. I actually watched that about 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Ow.
Cat's got face first into a wall.
Well, my thing is, if they're trying to say that Parasite, okay, oh snap, when he touches you, he gets some of your mind. That means that Superman should be in his mind too.
should be.
How Superman is going to leave Rudy down there?
No, that's all right. There he is. There he goes.
That's okay. The explosion got him.
Yep. The explosion sent him out. The shockwave sent him out of the hole before the blast got him. And he's got some of his powers. He's got some of his indestructibility.
Would be awesome if like Carver never wakes up. Dang it.
Instead of waking up in a hospital, he wakes up in a cell.
Nope.
Well, that's different.
Yeah. And well, I forgot that.
He just goes and puts the ambulance in orbit.
Don't like that door. No, why?
It would be fun if you woke up in an ambulance in a cell.
That's a way to transport a prisoner.
You better have his big TV. Yeah.
Yep.
This is how it is.
Yep. At least he's not bored to death now.
All right.
All right.
We finished season 1.
Yeah. Done and dusted. And
All
then
right.
it's funny how season 1's only 13 episodes and season 2
Yeah.
goes straight to 26.
Did you like that, Allura?
Well, seems like she did. She's excited.
Yeah.
She'll probably like it when we get to Kara NZ. Well, that'll be a fun discussion when we get there.
Yeah, like a sailor.
It's funny with the you said that's the end of season 1. On the discs, I believe, like the volume
Uh-huh.
volume 1 discs has the volume 1. This is the second disc. It has 2 sides and it's got more episodes. So when they sold it per volume, it wasn't like what they
See.
would have considered like production of a season or
Okay.
anything, because the next episode is Promethean, and I actually have to flip it over, and it's got like 4 more episodes on this volume, on the
Someone-
second disc.
Slide back real quick. Slide back real quick. Keep going. Because, like I said, that's why we're doing it by max order. Because, so keep going, dude. Keep going. He's just scrolling through the. So, the next for us when we get back for season 2 will be Blast from the Past Part 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Part 2, and then the Promethean. So the Promethean is the 3rd episode here.
I'm pretty sure when I flip the disc, the first 2 episodes on there is Blast from the Past.
It probably is. Because like I said, I know for especially with the Batman, because of how they broke up, like the volumes on the Batman discs are not the same as the seasons or how they were like, because they tried to spread it out a little bit more evenly.
Mm.
But
so that
next episode's going to be Blast from the Past.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and you guys have a good day.
Yep. You guys too. Have a great day, and I'll have a great rest of the evening.
Good night, Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
And remember,
Look up in the sky!
Thank you for checking out the Krypton Report. Please click our link tree in the show notes to follow us on your favorite social media platform. We have a $1 Patreon, just $1 a month to keep us going. And in return, you get exclusive shows and specials. If you want to join us on an episode, send us an email or a message.